Hello, my name is Kristina, and for my demonstration speech, I'm going to be making krumkake. It's a Norwegian cookie, and I've grown up eating it, and so I'm really excited to show you guys how to make it. So I'm going to be standing like this. I wanted you guys to be able to see the work area. So I already have gathered all my ingredients just to save a little bit of time. So krumkake is a Norwegian dessert. It kind of looks like a cannoli, but it's a little bit different. So it has no filling or anything like that inside of it. So I did grab my ingredients, so we're going to start off with beating 3 eggs. So I have my stand mixture right here all set up. So I'm just going to crack these. I did just wash my hands as well. This one. Perfect. Throw that in the sink. Wash my hands off real quick. I don't like having eggs on my hands. So then I'm just going to let these eggs beat while I continue to the next step. So the next step is going to be adding the melted butter. So it's a half a stick, so I have 1 stick here. And what I always do when I bake is I cut up the butter so that it melts quicker into the microwave. I'm going to turn this up. So it looks something kind of like that. And then put it into a bowl. And I'm going to be putting it in the microwave for about 35 seconds. So we're just waiting for the butter to melt. After the butter, we're going to be adding sugar. So I have my sugar in this container right here. So it calls for a 3/4 cup of sugar. So I'm going to grab my measuring cup. Alright, so I just grabbed my butter as well. I'm going to add the butter into the eggs and let that mix first before adding sugar. So I only have a 1/4 cup, and so I'm going to be doing it 3 times. It'll take just a moment. So I'll start adding 1. So I want this mixture with the eggs, the butter, and the sugar to mix very well. After that, I'm going to be adding the rest of the ingredients, which is flour, milk, and vanilla. So I'm going to be adding 2 cups of flour. I am gluten-free, that's why I'm using a gluten-free flour, but you definitely do not have to do that. Now I'm going to be adding milk. Got a little messy. Let that mix for a little bit, and I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla. About a teaspoon. Add a little bit more milk, because mine's a little dry. So I have my consistency that I am happy with. I'll get some of this batter off. Place this in the sink. Get some of this. My hands are clean. There we go. And I use just like one of the mixer or the measuring cups, and I just place it right in the middle of the iron. The first ones are always a little tricky getting the right timing down. I'm gonna have it there, and then during that, I'm just gonna be placing them on parchment paper after they are cooled. Sorry, I was talking as I walked away, but after the iron has them through, I'm going to wrap them into their form and put them on a cookie sheet so that they can cool. So there is a light on most krumkake irons. Unfortunately, mine's broken, so I just kind of eyeball how long I think it might take. I'm gonna go for a little longer. Right. Oh, so it needs a little bit longer. Also, on top of the cookie, once it is cooled, I like to add a little bit of powdered sugar. It's optional, but I always love a little bit more powdered sugar. It makes it more fun. All right, so the step with this, these ones aren't perfect. This is my first time around. So they have this tool, it's a cone shape. And you're just gonna take it and wrap it around like so. Take it off, so it should be in a cone form, such as this, and then I just let it rest. And do the same thing with this one. And for the sake of time, I'm just going to show you how I powder sugar them real quick. So I have this fancy powder sugar dispenser. You just turn it over. This one had a little bit built up, and you just turn it. And they're very yummy. Thank you. Bye.